So the Baltimore Ravens hired Jesse Minter, and the Pittsburgh Steelers inked Mike McCarthy as new head coaches last week. McCarthy, a Super Bowl winning, offensive, efficient coach, now lands his third job for a third historic franchise. Minter, on the other hand, is making his head coaching debut. Defensive guru, defensive coordinator, linebacker coach, defensive backs coach, safeties coach, and spent 4 seasons previously in Baltimore from 2017 to 2020. So the NFL trend recently shows first and second year head coaches are succeeding at a high level. That's why 10 coaches were fired this season. Then there's the proven guy, the Super Bowl champ, the offensive veteran of the game. Which one of these coaches is the better hire moving forward?
I'm going to have to say it's going to be Mike McCarthy because he's already got a proven track record. We don't know what the hell Mentor is going to bring. It could be a one and done, could be a 2 year and done, or he could go with the current flow of things and be an automatic, bombshell first year. But we don't know that. Could be it's a 50-50 chance. I feel like at least with McCarthy is 174, 112 and 2 with a point 608 winning percentage over eight.
60%.
Yeah,
Hmm.
over 18 seasons, like you said, he does have a 500 playoff record with 11-11. Obviously, we all know he won the Super Bowl with the Packers, so we know
Against the
what
Steelers.
against the Steelers exactly.
His
So
home team.
so we know, and he's from Pittsburgh. Like if
Yep.
you watch his press conference, he's like this was like very very meaningful to him. So I think above all, he's going to take this with so much respect and determination. And I'm not saying that he didn't do that anywhere else that he was at, with Dallas or even Green Bay back in the day. But I feel like this is kind of on a different level because it's like his home team and stuff like that. I feel like they're going to be better off without Mike Tomlin just because he was there for so fucking long and it just became stale. But we don't know, like I said, we don't know what Jesse Minter's going to bring. He could be a fucking stud and be a Ben Johnson, or he could be an Aaron Glenn. We don't fucking know what's going to happen with this guy. So I'm going to my
Right.
pick. My pick's going to be Mike McCarthy just because I know what I'm going to get.
I think to me, Memphis is going to be the better hire because McCarthy don't know what he's really going into because we don't know the players going to even be there. Is Aaron Rodgers going to be there? Because they've been having hissy fits or whatever back and forth back in the days.
Yeah, but they,
You know,
yeah,
like, but like I
He's
say,
coming back.
just
I would bet my money he's going to be
you would
there.
think so? You
I
would
think
I
think
Mike,
think
so?
so.
he has that rapport with let bygones be bygones. Let's try to figure this shit out.
Let's win this shit one last
Maybe,
time.
Yeah, win it together one more
maybe,
time.
maybe, but both of these guys are hella petty though. You feel me? So I don't know if that stuff would work. Offensively, man, they need more pieces. They need a lot more than I believe the Ravens' job with Mentor. I feel like Mentor could kind of go in there and just kind of let those guys kind of do what they want to on offense and just really focus on the defense because that's really what needs to be done. Get your nice little offensive coordinator, whatever, to keep Lamar happy because you got Zay Flowers over there, 2-time All Star. So I feel like the team of the Ravens is better because they have Super Bowl contention hopes.
The
So
team, correct. The
the
Ravens are a
team,
better team, but I personally think McCarthy is a better hire.
he has the time in or whatever. He's the vet, and I understand that stuff. But your team is in shambles, bro. Like it's gonna be hard to start that stuff, and I feel like a lot of those guys are older, and he doesn't have a lot of time to get that stuff together. I feel like Mentor with the Ravens, they have a lot more better pieces right now that's can get that stuff done in a quicker fashion. I feel like Mentor can have that stuff going on, especially being a defensive mind. Got to get that defense under control. Whatever. Have your OC that's calling them offensive plays and keep Lamar happy, bro. You got to keep him happy, bro. You got to keep King Henry happy, bro. Get those guys the ball. Get Zay Flowers the ball, man. Get Likely and all those guys the ball, bro. Do what you got to do with that, but focus on that defense because man, they got the team to beat, bro. They got the team to beat. I just feel like Memphis is the better hire.
I'm going to say it's Jesse Minter as well. A couple reasons why. But first and foremost, just in totality, Mike McCarthy, if you're 60 some years old, your job is to win now. And time is
Right.
more the essence for you. So Mike McCarthy might be the better short-term hire, but I think Jesse Minter is going to be the better long-term hire. And a couple reasons why
100%.
are this. The first reason is he's young, 42 years old, just taking the ropes. If all goes well, he could be there a long time, which fits Baltimore.
Right.
The second reason is what he brings to the table, and that's defense.
Right.
Every great team in Ravens history has had an elite defense, and making this defense great again will put them on the map instantly, which fits Baltimore.
Right.
The third reason would be his connection to the players. He spent time in Baltimore. He knows how they do shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's coached under both Harbaughs at both levels, college and pros. He knows the game. The schematics will be very similar. The Ravens, they're not going to change much. They're just going to do shit better. I mean, with the player's coach, because that's what he is.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Mike McCarthy, like I said, he may even do better these next 2 years, but in the long run,
well, obviously it would be Minter.
in the long run,
yeah,
definitely as a long-term investment, it's got to be Minter. Mike McCarthy's like a new pair of Nikes. You know, got the brand name, it looks better, cool, crisp. Minter is like Asics. Don't look sexy, but overall performance is unmatched. In it for the long run, you feel me? So I think in the long run, it's going to be Minter, McCarthy. Could be for the short term, but in totality, Jesse Minter.
I say because McCarthy signed a 5-year deal, right? So
that's the standard.
Yeah, so McCarthy, I think, will at least get through his first contract, whereas Minter, I wouldn't be surprised if Minter's there for 10, 11, 12 years or something like that.
With how the NFL is going, with the trend, with these first, second, I mean,
Yep.
we in the Super Bowl, we got a first-year head coach, which I know he's been a coach before, but we have a first-year head coach and we have a second-year head coach. Ben Johnson with the Bears, Liam Cohen with the Jaguars. You're seeing first-year coaches make immediate impacts. So based on this trend, there's no reason for me not to believe that Jesse Minter cannot do the same thing, because I know this man can coach his ass off. He's coached for Michigan. He was defensive coordinator. We won a national championship there. He was interim coach for one game during Harbaugh's suspension a couple years ago. We won that game. He was 1-0. So the man can coach, and I'm just confident that he can do the same thing that these guys are preaching, especially with the talent that is currently on the Ravens team. Capped off with the bond that he's going to have with these players. He's still familiar with a lot of players that are there that he was just still coaching there at, like 5 years ago. So, I mean, he's still well in tune with what's happening, what's expected. Super Bowl or nothing. That's how it is with Pittsburgh too. But I'm just saying. So that's why I just really feel like he's going to fall in that trade. And it wouldn't shock me completely if the Ravens went to the playoffs next year and made some noise. Year one. I mean, that's been the trend.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Definitely.
They almost made the
far
playoffs
for me to
this
shy
year.
away from Minter being able to do that. So I'm gonna go Jesse Minter. Y'all let us know. Who's going to be the better hire? Is it going to be Jesse Minter to the Baltimore Ravens, or is it going to be Mike McCarthy to the Pittsburgh Steelers?